Good evening. I hope you've all been having a great day so far, and thank you so much for dropping by. Even though this is a pre-recorded stream, and even though be, I won't be able to see your messages. I think there's like a live chat function or something like that. But thank you so much for just coming by. I hope you've had a great day yourself, and I hope you haven't been too tired too. Yeah, this is a pre-recorded stream, and this is, I think, third one, the third one I've done. This is the third. I am probably still in camp, I think, if you're watching this video, and I will be back pretty soon, I think. If we're on the third one already, it means that I'll be back sometime soon, I think, in about maybe say a week or so. But I hope you've all been having a great day so far, and thank you so much for coming by. For those of you who are new to the channel or just me in general, my name is Kai and it's nice to meet you. I am a just chatting streamer that plays Genshin in the background while I talk to chat. And today we'll be doing what we left off of last pre-recorded stream. I am going to be working on Raiden's story quest today. We're going to try and do Act 2. Gonna try and finish Act 2 today. Really excited because Raiden's one of my favorite characters, I think. And I am looking forward to seeing many wonderful cutscenes in this one. So I won't be talking too much. I will try not to get as distracted as I was last recording, I think, in Kokomi story quest. So I'll just be working through the story quest as soon as possible so I don't make the video too long. But yes, thank you so much for just coming by. Hope the stream can help you out, relax at the end of today, at the end of a long day. Hope it can help you relax at the end of a long day or just make your day a little bit brighter. Thank you so much for just coming by. Thank you. Hope you had a great day today. Thank you so much for just watching this pre-recorded stream. I hope you're all doing well. And I do miss all of you so much already. I hope I can get back to streaming soon. If I'm not wrong, I should be releasing this video either on the 22nd of April or the 24th of April. Yeah, if I stream on the 22nd, then this video will probably be on the 24th. But anyways, it's 10:30. I hope all of you will get some good rest tonight as well. Thank you so much for just coming by. Thank you. We're gonna work through the Raiden's story quest today. I will try not to... Probably won't be reading much of the dialogue. As in, I will be reading out most of the dialogue. I will just be working through it while reading silently. I think maybe at the more important parts, or maybe if a side character starts talking, I might read their lines. Okay, so we have a commission, and I think we're deemed to be the best candidate for this commission or something. Okay, of course, that's what we're here for. The second one's kind of mean. It'll depend on the task and the compensation. Let's go with the first one. But yeah, if you didn't know from watching the last stream, last pre-recorded stream at least, this pre-recorded stream was done 30 minutes after the last one. So I mentioned that in the previous one, I mentioned that I have a meal or something, and then I continue recording the second one. Here I am now. It is still the 11th of April for me, so the you that I'm talking to watching this video right now, I am talking to the you in the future. Hello. I feel like I've been saying this throughout like the last few recordings a bit too many times already. But yes, this is Kai from the past. It's nice to see you. I am feeling okay, and it's even though it's getting a little bit late, I just want to finish up the story quest today. I'll have to work on my assignments later on the week as well, so I wanted to record as much as I can when I can, something like that. Probably have to start my assignment in about 2 or 3 days. But until then, I'll see you all for the regular streams. Next stream, probably on the 12th of April. Yeah, I'll see you all on the 12th of April. Okay, let's continue for now. Rift Hounds. They're attacking in an alarming numbers with great aggression and clear target. Oh, they're attacking It's a sacred Sakura. Okay, I guess we'll be seeing a lot of Rift Hounds in the story because I actually hate Rift Hounds a lot, especially when they're in the Abyss. I feel like because I run a character like Xiao, when he uses his burst, he's already losing HP. So if there's Rift Hounds as well, if I'm taking the bleeding stacks from Rift Hounds, the corrosion stacks, my Xiao is going to disappear really fast. So hopefully we have Barbara on our team, so I think we should be okay, I think. Given that the Sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex, faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rifthound's attacks, they're finding it difficult to defend against them. Okay. Main priority is to protect the civilian population. Okay. Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryou Commission with their work, but so far the combined efforts to combat the Rifthounds has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation. Time to make some whelps yelp. What are these lines? I'll send these. Wait, let me move my head. I'll send these pooches packing. Okay, let's go. Let's go make the whelps yelp. You have our deepest gratitude. Traveler has some funny lines, even though they don't really say it. It's like a selectable option. But Traveler usually has lines that just make me crack up. Yeah, if you've been tired this week, please make sure to rest lots. Now? Please make sure to rest lots today and the days to come as well. Please make sure to rest lots. Your health is the most important, and I want to be able to, when I come back, I want to chat with like a cheerful you. So please take care of yourselves, and I'll definitely see you when I'm back for a stream. Thank you for just coming by today, and hope you had a pleasant day as well. We'll be back before you can say ad Astra as how do you I've never known how to pronounce this word. Ad Astra Abyssosk. I tried. What is that word? What does that word even mean? What language is that word? Is it English? Sacred Sakura is in danger again, says Paimon. Okay, let's go and let's go and find this. Yeah, I haven't done my commissions today because the day just reset, I think. So I'll be clearing my resin. Probably after this recording, I'll be clearing my resin as well as my commissions. Something like that. Probably sleeping rather late today, but just wanted to get the recordings out just because the last time I tried to record Ayato Story Quest and my OBS hung in the middle of the recording. So that recording was completely destroyed. That honestly made me a little bit sad. And I feel like I don't have much time before I need to start on assignments, so I'm just going to be working on just two of them today. Okay, let's roll this. Then yeah, enemy reinforcements coming. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Set up the pillars again. Waiting for Ayato's skill. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dodge when he appears. Okay. Let's roll. Ooh, no. You're not applying a corrosion stack to me. No. Wait, there's more? Oh no, I got hit by corrosion. Okay, that's it. Pretty fast. Oh, there's so many. Oh, yes, Raiden. Let's go. Do you guys call her A with her actual name? I usually just call her Raiden. Yeah, I've seen people call her Shogun too. I really usually just call her Raiden. Because it sounds like a really cool name, you know? Wait, no, it could also be A. Oh, it's A, okay. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis. Her voice is so good. Oh, what's she doing out though? Because I'd imagine she'd be staying inside the plane of euthymia. Is it? Is that what you call it? What are you doing here? What brings you out this time? Wait, early preparations for what is to come? What does that mean? I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world. That's nice. Might I remind you that I'm not here to amuse myself? Her burst is super cool. I need to put her in my team more. I've just been so used to the fact that Yamiko does so much damage with her off field. I feel like I want to put Raiden back in my team. I feel like she would have a really nice rotation with Ayato. You could just alternate between the two of them. Recently, I've observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the Sacred Sakura by numerous Rift Hounds. What is causing the Rift Hounds to attack the Sacred Sakura though? So I pursued them, they let me hear where I happened to run into you. Doesn't seem like a matter needing the Archon's attention. Actually, what is it about? If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone. Matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. A Rift House attacking the Sacred Sakura, it brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely. So this was 500 years ago. Wasn't that around the time something Kanria got destroyed as well, I think? The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Ah, I see. So, Rift Hounds are actually really old monsters. What about Hilichurls then? Did Hilichurls exist like 500 years ago? Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts. 500 years ago, yeah, exactly. Kanria was destroyed about 500 years ago because of a war between the gods or something. I can't remember. It's been quite a while. It's been quite a while since I listened to that part of the story. I think that was Daneslave. I think Daneslave was the one who taught us about what happened or something. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case. Best to just prevent something like that from happening again. Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. Oh, hanging out with Raiden, let's go. I feel like Raiden would refer more to the puppet, I guess. Then A would be like this warm character, I guess. She's not very warm, but she's definitely a lot more mellow than Raiden Shogun, I think. Hama feels so safe when we're in A's company. Having someone uber powerful on your team makes you feel invincible, doesn't it? After we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Kanria. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Raiden will work really well with Ayato, because just now there was a little bit of time where I was actually waiting for Ayato's skill to cool down. I think it could be a good idea to take out Raiden here and pair her with Ayato too. I think that works. Raiden is also my strongest character in the game. Raiden is also my strongest character in the party. I feel like she's the most well built. Yeah, I feel like she's the most well built in my team. I just need to use her more sometimes. I usually just take her out for Abyss. Because in the overworld, she does feel a little bit overkill. Because her burst just one-shots everything out in the overworld. I do love Raiden so much though as like a character. So pretty and so strong too. Okay, we're searching for footprints. Like marks, I guess. Wait, where does it go? Does it just end here? We're not supposed to go in the domain, right? Let me just pick up the beetle since I'm here. Okay, I think it's here. Wait, no. Wait, what? Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, my friends have been talking about this. You just see two father agents like having a date or something. Super cute though. I really don't like mermaidens though. Mermaidens, they're so chunky, like in terms of HP. They have so much HP. I'll look for the marks left behind. Okay, here we go. Let's try to figure out what happened. We're lucky the damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health. The stuff that's flowing out, is it sap? How come it's glowing? Is that fragile resin? Is that like resin? Original resin? Fragile resin? Condensed resin? I don't know. Oh, what is this? Eh? Eh? What's this? Is someone injured? Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey. Oh yeah, there was like a forest, I think in Liu, which had ghosts in them, ghost NPCs, as well as those in Seirai Island, I think. Seirai and Tsurumi Island as well. Seirai? Tsurumi. Probably Tsurumi. Can't remember the names of the islands too well on this game. Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out. Okay. Eh? This guy looks like he's from the Tenryou Commission though. Yeah. I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me. Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you, there's no escaping them. Oh, was this like... Maybe this is like memories or something from 500 years ago. Because they're talking about monsters coming, right? This is probably what happened 500 years ago. We'll defend Inazuma until our dying breath. What monsters? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Yeah, this was probably 500 years ago. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you, they'll devour it all. But look, none of that seems to be going around here. Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here, now. There's no time left. The mighty shogun is gone, so is Kitsune Saigu. Oh, is that Yaemiko? There's no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for, but if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all. Oh. Shogun? Oh, guess they recognize by like appearance, but I remember Raiden had like a story, right? A had like a sister. A had a sister, and I think A's sister probably, I wouldn't want to say perished in this 500-year ago thing. I don't really know. So all I can remember is that she had a sister. We beg you, you have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts. The war you speak of is over. What do you mean, Shogun? Grass grows green and lush and a soft breeze blows. This Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is anything else here that could threaten your life. But how? Just moments ago they were everywhere. Are we linked to the past? Through the Sakura, maybe? Saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes. Ooh, that must be really harsh to just watch, you know. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. No, we haven't done anything yet. I feel really bad to lull this guy into like a sense of peace when in his current time he's still fighting, you know? As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Oh no. Oh, are they returning? What's wrong with him? Is he disappearing? I think it's because maybe it's like a ghost, and the reason why they're still lingering is because they have like those regrets of not being able to protect Inazuma or something. But somehow Paimon feels all sad and hopeless. What we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. Ah, I see. Sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive, but when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley line shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long. Who's Dusky Ming? Who's Dusky Ming? I kind of forgot. I'll just say I see here. Yeah. Let me just drink some water too. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago. He mentioned that the shogun was absent. Oh yeah, true. He mentioned that Kitsune Saigu was absent. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. Will we learn more about Kanria with this quest? I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Teiwa. My friend Kitsune Saigu? Probably Yaimiko, right? Mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. We both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy. Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people. Oh. Never had the chance to see her one last time. I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. No, is this gonna be a sad story? No! I wanna see a happy... Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart. No, I wanna give a pat pat. I wanna give Lots of hip pads. Is this the loss that Yaemiko mentioned? For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. Maybe through the story quest, we'll be able to help her a little bit. All my martial might was in vain, though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters. I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. Oh no. Want to give her a hug. No. After my clash of human ambition, thought long and hard. I realized I cannot fixate on the past forever. That's a good thing though. I feel like maybe we were the ones who helped her continue to look for it. It would be nice to help her not get stuck in the past anymore. I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries, a glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. That's nice. That's a nice way to think about it. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for. That's what being human is about. As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes. Words of the past who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now rest in this earth. I will never forget you and all that you did for Inazuma. Shut up, Paimon. Not now. Not now. Let's keep investigating the damage to the Sacred Sakura. Okay, let's keep going. I'm just happy that we might be able to help A. Might be able to help A with the pain she's experiencing. Oh, we're at Araumi, I think. Oh, this is the part where you have to solve the puzzle to go to an underground ruin or something. I guess, are we going to the ruin? We might be going to the ruin ourselves. Oh, wait. Sorry. Since I'm here, let me just pick up the Sakura Bloom just in case. I might need it later. No. Oh, I got my burst back. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, we're doing this as like a one character. I only get to use Raiden here. Okay. Oh, we're fighting the... Okay. He's so strong though. You have to use your... I feel like I missed. Okay, I didn't. Where's... Two normals into a charged. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about her is that I cancel her charge attacks a lot. In her burst with a dash, and that causes me to not be able to manage my stamina that well. I think that's like my biggest issue. Something seems wrong with A. Are you feeling okay? Why would you ask that? Eh? Huh? Did she lose her memory? Please, not like this. Simply conserving my energy. It could take an unexpected turn at any time. Must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, must make sure I have the strength to face them. The roots seem pretty damaged this time. Definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Same light is leaking out again. Oh, another one? Is it the same situation as before? Oh, an old man? Oh, it's someone she knows? Furuyama? Oh! what I understand from this is that maybe A or like the Raiden Shogun at that time went to fight in Khaenri'ah or something like that. And in that time, when Raiden was away, is when Inazuma came under the attack of monsters. Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago too. He's a tea master and a member of my retinue. The blind, he's unparalleled in his ability to praise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma. Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in your presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. Sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation, but please sit and rest. After all, it's quite a mess out there. What should we do? Says Paimon. Let's go along with what he says. I want to learn more about the past. Let's go with the past one. Oh yeah, sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black and loads of people have been injured. So they have fought their way this far already. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me, so I decided to stay. Now the Almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Hehe. Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then? How come you're not panicking? People flee out of a desire to live on, and the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life. But me? I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets. The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea. Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer. One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end. That doesn't sound like A at all. Yeah, that was probably her sister, I think. Yeah, we saw some of the story in the Archon quest. We saw that she had a sister or something. I think that was part of the story that was relayed to us by Yaemiko. So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I've experienced countless wonderful things in life and have no reason not to be satisfied. Perhaps you are right. Won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the Almighty Shogun for the last time. What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the Almighty Shogun reboots it anew. But I suppose that doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now, but to me, it went dark a long time ago. Yeah, that's true. For him, because of his physical condition. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survive until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled so-and-so by then. So never mind. Yeah. I feel like she would take this really hard. A would definitely take this really hard. Oh goodness me. Speaking of befuddle, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. I think it's while she's experiencing this, she's thinking about the person she lost. Yeah. which is going to be really hard for her. Because she did spend most of her time meditating in the plane of euthymia, just focus on the aspect of eternity, you know? So when you're suddenly facing the loss, this was like 500 years ago too, when you're suddenly facing it again, it's definitely going to hit really hard. Where in the world is the tea set? No. I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure. I used to do like tea ceremony. I was in a club that studied tea ceremony, but I couldn't even perform the most simplest of tea ceremonies because I didn't stay in that club for long. I changed schools, I think. Then I had to leave that club early. But that club was really, really fun. It was very chill. I liked it a lot. I liked the atmosphere a lot. Just being able to drink tea as well. And I think the hardest part about Japanese tea ceremony is having to kneel, having to sit on your heels. Sitting on your heels in a kneeling position. Yo, if you're stuck in that position for like 30 minutes, your legs get, you know, like the, what is it called, pins and needles feeling when you lose blood circulation to like the feet. Ooh, that really hurts when you try to stand up. It's called Seiza position if you've heard of it before. And yeah, I got to a point where I could sit in that position for 50 minutes. So I don't know about now though. I haven't done it in a long time. I don't think I can anymore. Couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed. Take a rest. We'll be back right away. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside. Oh, no, I missed a message. I'm sorry. Leave it to us. Okay, I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. This man. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune. Okay. Where should we go to find a tea set? Go to the Kamisato estate to get a tea set. Okay. So I guess we're borrowing one from Ayaka. We're borrowing one from Ayaka and Ayato. Toma, are you home? Can we have the tea set? Can we have the tea set, Toma? It's the traveler and the Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency? I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, Shogun. And I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. And the tea set, I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready. Be at ease, I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I prefer to spend this time chatting with the traveler. Please fetch the tea set at your convenience. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. Everyone's really worked up because I guess they don't get to see the Shogun that much. And they really respect her, I guess. At least the puppet, like the Raiden Shogun puppet. It's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions. Was it really you that the tea master used to serve? The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound like anything like you at all. I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. In the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way. Sorry if I'm tripping over my words a little bit. Because, yeah, I've been recording. I recorded about 2 hours before this. So, yeah, my throat's starting to get a little bit tired. Probably won't be reading too much dialogue. It was the biggest difference between us, to say. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams, the yearning for a better future helped by living beings. Ambitions? They're similar but not identical. We came charging into the plane of Euthymia. I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now it seems like she was right. I took the wayward path. No, don't blame yourself. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface. I mean, she was probably trying to go for it in her own way, but maybe she didn't think about the way she did it, I guess. Because, yeah, the Vision Hunt decree was kind of messed up. Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal. So just the ability to just come up with ambitions in the first place is what Makoto views as being internal. Like she views this force, this driving force, as like something that's eternal. Yeah, Paimon Paimon doesn't understand. It's fine, Paimon. Well, it's fine. You can just listen, Paimon. To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. Didn't understand it at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with. Always thought that she must have grasped some elusive arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. By the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one, notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook. Do you feel like you're starting to understand her better now? You've already witnessed my previous views on eternity, but now I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled. That's a good thing. Oh, I found I found a tease. This one in particular should be fit for your excellency's ears. It's quite beautiful. Thank you. You're too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the almighty shogun. She's actually pretty chill with this. Man, Paimon. Let's return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting for too long. Okay, let's go back to Furuyama then. Should be in Araumi. Let's just fly our way there. I'll probably be doing some of my weeklies after this recording. I'm going to farm. Going to farm in this domain, which is Peak of Vindagnir. I've been trying to get some good pieces for Heart of Death, so hopefully the game treats me well today. Hopefully the game treats me well today and gives me a few good pieces, because I've never had good pieces from Heart of Death outside of the flower and the feather. Yeah, I really need a good Sans. I feel like out of all sets, I've never gotten a good attack Sans with good substats. It's kind of sad. Oh, is he not around anymore? Where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he? Wouldn't put it past him. Perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long, as was the case with the memory we saw earlier. So won't get to drink his tea? Paimon. Paimon's just thinking about eating and drinking. And Paimon... I appreciate how simple Paimon is. Yeah, this is the sadder part. Good. At least you're thinking that, Paimon. Didn't even have a chance to say goodbye. The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate. Paimon hit pat. Let's make our own tea. His chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. Oh no, she can't cook, right? I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself. A brews a piping hot tea of... That was too fast. I couldn't read that. The tea's ready. Please give it a try. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not quite sure how to explain it. It's just the memories flooding back in. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people too. Kisune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. It's like 500 years ago. It's insane. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now I like to broach a heavier topic, if I may. Events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, they also took Makoto away from me for good. She went to Kanria alone without telling me. Oh no. Makoto was no martial artist. I was always the one to face them in her stead. But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening, no. Arrived only in time to hear, no. No, I want to give her head pats and hugs. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point. So I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Kanria first and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? I don't know if you heard that just now. It was like after I finished reading that line, a little bit at the end, like where she was like, was it to shield me or something? The Japanese voice actually wavered a little bit, like almost as if about to cry, which I think was a nice touch. That was a really, really nice touch. I felt that. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely and brought it back to Inazuma. Saved her realm of consciousness? Oh, like the plane of Euthymia itself? Paimon system. Paimon simple, but Paimon understands sad. That's good. that's a good thing. When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura. Appeared? The sacred sakura has always been there, hasn't it? Exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter of fact about it and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it, and yet its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma. It's all really hard to understand. Kind of beyond Paimon's level. Simply put, Makoto's power somehow made that tree reappear. Appear. She had such a great love for this land and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her. No, it's okay. You're still taking your small little steps though. I think that's the most important. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all. It's good that she wants to continue moving forward. I know the pain of separation too. Yeah, but we're still hunting down her other twin, you know. We're still hunting down Aether. While we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person, have you seen my brother before? I heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that he was somehow involved in the Kyria disaster? Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I had arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. Yeah, that's completely understandable. It's okay. So I'm afraid I can't help you. That's a shame. I can't be helped, I guess. Both of you have experienced great tragedy. With this last cup of tea, let's honor the tea master's memory. Lumine is really pretty too. I like how Lumine looks in most of the cutscenes in the game. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again. Okay, we should go. Let's keep following the traces. Is it inside? I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last. I think we're supposed to go inside, cause yeah, there's like the tracks on the tower itself. So I think we have to go in. I think. No, no, please. Should I just climb up the side maybe? Oh yeah, I think that's better. Probably down here, right? Continue the pursuit. Wait, is it not down here? Was I thinking too much? I think I might have been thinking too much. Oops. Wait, where is it though? No. It might be a good idea to just go back for now because I don't think it's down here. Yeah, let's go back for now. This place is really pretty though. I remember thinking that when I came down here for the first time, just to do this puzzle, this puzzle thing. Really sorry about the background noise as well. If you hear that, my neighbors are being noisy at 5 a.m. Pain. How do I go up there? Can I go back up there? Oh, I can pass through this though. What does that do? Wait, can I really not just zip up there? Isn't that the purpose of the electricalist? No. Okay, I will teleport back to Araumi teleport point, and we'll see where we can go from there. Yeah, but other than that, thank you so much for sticking around with me for the pre-recorded stream as well. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Really missing all of you a lot. Even though I haven't even been to camp yet, but I can feel the me in about 2 weeks time just being like just missing all of you in general. Yeah, I feel like the me 2 weeks later would be super lonely, not being able to talk to all of you. So thank you so much for just watching the pre-recorded stream. I won't be able to talk to you directly, but I hope you don't miss me too much. Is that a little bit cheeky to say? I don't know. I hope you don't miss me too much, and I hope the pre-recorded stream can help you out throughout your day as well. If it helps you relax at the end of your day, I would be super happy. So thank you so much for just watching tonight. Oh, okay. I think we're supposed to go this way. Continue the no camera angle. Yeah, I think we're supposed to just keep going this way. Do you have to climb? Well, maybe it's just this way. Oh, I see some of the blue marks. Okay. We can just keep going this way. Yeah. You guys mean a lot to me. I just want all of you to know that. Mashikai at 5 a.m. in the morning? I guess so. I guess so. Thank you so much for just being a huge part. Thank you so much for just being a huge part of my life, of my streaming journey for the last 1 year and about 1.5 years, I think. Thank you so much for just walking with me through this journey, walking alongside me and cheering me on, pushing me behind, like giving me a tap on the back, like a pat on the back, sorry, throughout my journey as well. Thank you. Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us. Fighting is what I do best. No. No, A precious. Come here. I can't take both of you out at once. Are you kidding me? The dash behind me. Eh? Wait, what happened? Wait, she's not doing too well. What happened? What is happening? No! Not like this. Not like this, please. Nothing better happened to A. I'm gonna be angry. Please! Not like this. 2 seconds until cooldown. Okay, bursting. Oh, 130k. Even in this trial, she's so strong. Is it the corrosion mechanic from the Rift Hounds? Don't force it. We'll deal with the monsters. Oh! Oh no. That's the same light again. Time for another trip down memory lane. Oh, who are these? Tenryou Commission? Where am I? Where are you? You're here too. Oh, they managed... Oh, sorry about the background noise. Are you injured? I'm quite alright, just feeling a little stiff. We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end. They're coming back for more, let's get them. If we were the kind to shy away from danger, we never would have taken our arms to begin with. No need to worry, but the situation looks bleak. This guy looks cool. This guy looks pretty cool. Sorry about the background noise as well. Yeah, my sister just got back at 5 a.m. I think she went out to get some food with her friends. Is that a vision? It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means that they have high expectations for us. If the almighty shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that. Mm. So that's how the samurai of that era understood visions. Unwavering commitment to resistance. Nobody knew where your excellency had gone. We were starting to despair. But now we found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. Half of me is starting to think that the reason why Makoto left A back in Inazuma is so that A can help deal with like this disaster or something like that. Maybe. I don't really know. I'm just making wild guesses at this point. Everyone, on me! We'll help too. Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs. Okay, easy, let's go. Raiden. Kamisato Ayato. Yeah, I feel like Raiden and Ayato just go really well because they can. Once Hayato is done with his skill, can swap to Raiden to use her burst, such as slash, go back to Ayato, such as slash again, and then swap back. I think it might be a really good combination. Never fought so fiercely before. Thank you all. Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting. You fought phenomenally. How do you read that? You fought phenomenally. Oh my god. Never really used this word. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible. When everyone sees the Almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted. What are you guys gonna do? We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way. I guess at this point you really just honor like their like their fighting spirit, I guess, and just do what they say. Great, thanks, I appreciate it. Traveler's answer. Yeah, we have no business disrupting the reality they're experiencing. Okay. Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the Almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair, lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the Shogun. Oh no, A. He's thinking really hard about this. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise, but from this moment forth, I know that I shall be true to my word. Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost. Glory to the Shogun. Aww. Was that a promise to them? Or a promise to yourself? It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain, but in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that, in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them and all the people who have placed their faith in me today. Sounds like she's moving forward, which is a good thing. Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts. Thank you for your comforting words, but this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I've neglected it for far too long. I used to think that just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I'm utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done. Humans are worthy of your trust. They're strong and resilient, and I have much to be proud of. Really happy for a character development. As a Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back. So that's the Paimon, like you've figured things out. Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I'm committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system. Okay, let's go. Where are we going though? Oh. Paimon bets her emotion must be all over the place right now, huh? Seems to have changed a lot since we last met her, which is a good thing. Wait, she's not following? Come on, keep up. Oh. Hey. Are you feeling unwell again? My body, I can't move it? Wait, what's happening? Looks like the situation is more serious than I thought. Do you need to take a rest? Yeah, we should get you back to the city. She is calling? Wait, is this Makoto? The time has come? He helped me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine. A battleground, one where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future. Oh, if I remember correctly, this cave is the spot where you fight the weekly Raiden boss, right? I think. Yeah, this cave is the place where you fight the weekly Raiden boss. Oh, so that weekly boss was okay. I guess I spoiled myself then because you're fighting a Raiden in there. I guess that would be like the old Raiden. Like the Makoto. Maybe it's Makoto, or maybe it's just a representation of A's past self. Like the past self of her who just refused to change. You know, like struggling with keeping that the mentality of eternity or something like that. You're finally here. The entrance should be nearby. Oh, here we go. Have you all fought this boss before? It's actually really tough. I remember dying a lot just because I didn't know the attacks of the boss. It's getting worse again, but I'm fine. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's. Oh! Okay, so it's Makoto. We're going to be fighting Makoto. Looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please. What are you talking about? Who is she? Oh. Paimon. Okay, we're getting sucked in. I feel like I shouldn't. No, wait. I don't get to change my team anymore, right? From here. But it should be like a pretty simple fight for story quests usually, I think. Although in the Archon quest I got completely destroyed by A before. Paimon's dizzy. Where do we get sucked into this time? Whoa, this place. It does look like a lot like the plane of Euthymia. Look, look, over there. It's another A. We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way. Oh, so this is the Raiden Shogun, the puppet. I think this one is the puppet. Is that the puppet? Yeah. You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We're both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone. Uh-oh. The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside the realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me. Oh, time to go. Time to fight. I guess it's time to fight. This is her cistern to safeguard against modifications to eternity. I think you mentioned this before. Yeah. Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this. It's a bit extreme. Paimon, we have to adapt. A showdown with the Shogun. Never thought we'd see that day. The rules I set for the Shogun are... The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals, the very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary. Can't you talk it through? Or something? Isn't someone who leaves herself an escape room. But they both just want the best for Inazuma. Inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. Yes! Ooh, the story quest is so good! You wish to make yourself my enemy? I'm your past, the everlasting law, guardian of eternity. The story quest is so good. I like this so much. I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. Let's go! Oh, time to fight! Oh, we have to fight Raiden versus Raiden. Oh no! Okay, this is gonna be a little bit difficult. I don't know her attacks. Yeah, I don't know her attacks too well. This is going to be difficult. Wait, I can't heal. Wait, this is my Raiden. Yeah, the stats are the same as my Raiden. Wait, it's actually my... Oh no. Okay, my Raiden is not powerful enough. My Raiden is not powerful enough. Let's burst, let's burst. I have to burst. I need the damage. I can't believe she just dodged my slash. What is this? Ooh, destroy that, please, 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 please. I don't think I can. No, I don't think. Oh, oh, we did. Please, 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 please. I really feel like I just don't have the damage to do this. Oh, wait, this is it. Wait, what is this? Relentless erosion of time will never stop. Wait, is she going second phase? She has like... I remember she has a phase where she just becomes like a huge puppet. Did you... I don't know these attacks. No, please. Oh, I'm about to die. No. Oh, oh, we got some heals. What? Where did the heals come from? Wait, so she just gets heals? She just gets heals like this. Ooh. Let's just iframe that. We cheat, we iframe that. Okay, we got it. Yes. That was a really tough fight because I don't know her attacks at all. I really need to get used to this boss because I think every time my friend brings me to fight the weekly Raiden boss, I get totally destroyed. Have you finally defeated her? No, not yet, right? I don't think so. She has like that second phase. How long can your will remain strong? Surely the Shogun puppet isn't invincible. Her existence is tenacious indeed in this realm of consciousness. She's built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living being, including you and me. Does that mean this is going to be a never-ending battle? I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. Like, the Shogun the Raiden, the A we used in the fight was actually... I was actually surprised it was my Raiden with my artifacts. Like, I know my Raiden is decently built, but I don't think she's like amazing. Just because sometimes I worry about her energy recharge though. Even though it's like 290%, I think it's like 290%, but sometimes I feel like if I don't have a battery, it still takes some time to recharge my energy. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her. What happened to Inazuma in the meantime? Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices. It's about time that I learned to trust them. But can you bear to leave humanity to go alone? Everyone looks to the Shogun for hope. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I'll fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I place everything in Miko's hands. No! No, we're being kicked out! No! Is she going to just fight forever? No, that's so sad though. Even though she's finally moving forward. No, this is so sad. What? It's like we got kicked out. Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She's making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's roles, but... And this cannot be the only way. It can be pretty stubborn at times and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning and she forgets why she's there in the first place? Then she might never leave again. We're not about to leave her just yet, that's right. I love Traveler's pose. We should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. We also can't get in there anymore. Come on, this is where Yaemiko comes in. Maybe if we both ram into it at the same time really hard. We need to talk to Yaemiko. Yes. I nearly forgot about Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies more than we do. Okay, we're going to go pay Yaemiko a visit. And hopefully rescue A along the way too. Oh, we get a free teleport up here. We get a free teleport up here, that's nice. Oh, Yaemiko is just standing there waiting for us. She's so pretty. I know I say this all the time, but man, Miko's just super pretty. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you? If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times. But you're always smiling. The sheer audacity. Paimon, get to the point. You tell Yaemiko about everything that has happened. Possibly stubborn, jumps straight into the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A, alright. I start fretting about it now. She rushed into it without thinking. She acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea? But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from what I have heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia. Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive? The nature of the space itself is different in some way, but I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me, what was it like? I didn't notice any differences. It was a lot foggier though, I feel. Probably not that kind of difference, right? We needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first, follow me to the entrance. Okay, let's go. Return to the entrance to the secret realm. Okay, it's down there, right? 82 meters. Okay, okay, this way. How convenient that it's right under the shrine. Okay, we're here. I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, in other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is. But you can still send us there? What? Paimon. No need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she's surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sends you down into an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of Euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first. If Paimon's staying here, then you two can go in. Paimon, you're not gonna abandon me, are you? Fine, Paimon's coming too. Paimon's so annoying. I shall send you on your way. Wait, she just opens it up like that? Without it. She did that so easily though. What is it? Just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you're strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. Placing my god in your capable hands, Yuka. Yes, we're bringing A back. This story quest is so good. It builds up so well. I like it a lot. Also because I'm biased towards these two characters. Raiden and Yaimiko, they're my favorite characters in the game. We will not fail. Get to work. Okay, we're zooming in. We're going to A's side. Oh, cutscene, cutscene. Oh. Ooh. We're going back 500 years or something. What do we do? Gotta help A, let's go! We got this! Oh, this cutscene is so pretty. Happy. Oh no! Oh. You're still fighting? Man, A being stubborn. How come you have not changed at all in all these years? All these years? What? How many years has passed? How many years has passed since we got kicked out? Never have you shown the slightest hesitation. You still would not have wavered. How many years has passed? We're not talking like 2 digits, right? I think I think we're talking like 3 digits. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Let this be our final duel. Conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. 500 years? Wait, are we talking about the... No. Probably... I think 500 years was when they started the fight. Oh no! Wait, it's been 500 years already? Holy... So you're finally willing to? Some back traveler. Are you going to put an end to all of this? I'm going to be the start of something new. Let's go! I love this so much. I am so excited. I cannot. Let me fanboy a little bit. Okay, we're fighting. Oh, wait. Pause game? Pause game? Pause game. Pause game. I need my NRE. I really need my heals. I don't think... Oh, I took such a big hit already. Why don't I have my whole team with me? Give her some heals. Oh, yeah, this hits really hard. So you want to stay out of the way. Ooh. Her attacks have a really large AoE as well. I don't know how to dodge them. Ooh. Oh my... Are you kidding? How do you dodge that? What? Oh my god. She dodged my burst. Okay, we got the shield. He does like a really big slash. But this hits us for nothing just because we managed to get the barrier. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, please, no. Okay, we're almost there. We got this. Yes. I need to get used to her attacks more. This is the end. Half one. It seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future, and you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied on my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess. I redrew my limits, and now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes and look to the light in the heavens. I feel something stirring within Musou Ishin. The blade I inherited from Makoto seems to be guiding me, to encourage me. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Let's go! I think I realized the thing that makes A and Makoto the Raiden Shogun looks different, because the Raiden Shogun looks like she had like a beauty mark on below her, I think the right eye. But in this one, maybe it's because of the angle. Maybe there is. I don't know. Oh wait, there is. Okay, so I guess they look exactly the same. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. Let's go! I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. That's super nice. Let's go! I'm so happy. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. I am so happy with this quest. This quest is just making me happy on many, many levels. I knew I was looking forward to this quest, but playing it makes me super, super happy. The duties I perform will not change. As a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? Simply a new experience for me, one that is worth reliving. Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time? After 500 years of fighting. Holy. Oh, wait, what's happening? Oh, wait, that was the effect, right? Is Makoto coming out? Is Makoto coming out? Wait. Ah, there you go. Let's go! Hello, A, and greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I left you all to pick up the pieces. Oh no. I left a faint fragment of my will in Musou Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleash its full power, I too would be released. You held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There's no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. This quest is so good. I like this so much. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Karenria? That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. Well, I guess then this version of Makoto is sort of like a recording. I mean, it's sort of like the pre-stream recording I'm doing. It's sort of like the pre-stream recording I'm doing right now. I'm talking to you guys in the future, but I don't know when I'll post this video. I don't know. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you, and I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. She's so cute. Raiden's so cute. I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Take it before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step. Oh, a cutscene? Ooh, what's that? Oh, planting this sacred sakura. Man, the cutscene is so cool. That movement.
夢は一つ一つの節目を輝かせる。この二つが出会うことで神王は天理の金庫から解放され漆黒の中から咲くの。そして悪夢は消え去り現実は良き方へ。私たちの望む光景も依然と先に。残念だけど私は稲妻の未来を見届けることもあなたと一緒に行くこともできないわ。知ってるレイ、私今とても
Does
嬉
she
しい
become
の。
part of the tree?
最後の願いも叶ったから。あなたのなぎなたは無数の災厄を払ってくれた。ずっとあなたには申し訳ないと思っていたの。些細なお返しだけどあなたが目覚め新たな出会いを迎えるまで神王があなたのために時間を稼いでくれるわ。どう？きっともう役に立っているでしょ。今度こそ本当にさようならね。ヘイ。
That's so pretty.
さようなら、マコト。
Oh my. No. No, I feel like crying. What? No. This quest is so good. I'm so happy. I am happy. Man, I feel like crying. Holy shit. Oh, I don't really swear on stream much. Wow. This was good. I really like this quest a lot. Probably one of my favorite quests so far, I think. In the story. Yeah. So the A of the present planted the sacred sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the inazuma of the past. Oh, there's some time jumping kind of thing. There's some time jumping stuff. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible. Your understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. We begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky. It's all wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
条理によって解釈することも不可能。なるほど。これこそがわらわの感じた乱流じゃったわけか。
Place where time is meaningless cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything is that seed. I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone. Wait, huh? Where did the voices go? Where did the voices go? What happened? Did they forget? Did they forget the voice part? Oh no! At least everything before this was, because this sort of like the tie up everything kind of part. So at least everything up till now was voiced. I know what you mean. Perhaps I guess I'll be the one voicing this then in English. I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this, but whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all. Oh, the voices are back. Nazma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the foe. But to me, it has always been there. You tried in the past to prove to me that there is a connection between the sacred sakura and Makoto's consciousness. Unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you? I understand why now.
あの時はま
It's
だ
because the sacred
信
sakura
号は
hadn't
植えられていなか
even
っ
been
た
planted then.
でもあの木
Don't you think that tree
今の
looked a
姿と
lot
は
different
全然違
than
うと
how it
思う
does
ぞ
now?
神王はわらわの縄張りに植えられたものじゃ。当然わらわの好みに合わせて剪定しておるに決まっておろう。
So I obviously get to prune it exactly how I like
え
it.
そんな
Now we see who's pulling the string.
冗談じゃよ。
The tree has been trimmed a lot since it
こ
first
の木は
sprouted.
数多くの
We
子が
have the
生
loving
産して
care
きた。
of Kitsune over the ages to
狐が
thank
生
for
徒を
how
こ
it
そ世
appears
話してき
today.
たおかげで今の形となったのじゃ。
Did you see all the little foxes when the thing was growing in there? That was super cute. I don't know. That cutscene was just really, really pretty. I obviously played my part too.
男児らが空間を離れてから再び入るまでの間、時間は少ししか経っておらんかった。なのに内部の戦いはすでに
But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you? Yes, I was. I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you. Wow. Oh, I did my job. Saved A.
もしかして
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel?
偶然
We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen? Maybe this is what the Shogun meant by an inevitability of fate.
私はもともと空間の
Thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside, so it was a great shock to me when the traveler
旅
reappeared.
人さんが再び現れた時、あの瞬間、私が真っ先に思ったの
My
は
first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma?
しかし
But turned out you had come to rescue me.
私を助
You
け
came for myself. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You two have my thanks. You've done much for me and I will never forget it. Hey, how are you feeling now? Shogun's will no longer fights against me. That's good. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down?
誠の意識にあったのじゃろ。
ただ彼女の声を聞いただけで会ってはいません。大丈夫です。少し懐かしいと思っただけなので。
But I've made my decision to move forward. That's good. Let's go! I'm so happy for her.
しかし
This has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold all the way back then.
何より
She even factored my immaturity into her
全て
plan.
彼女の計算に入っていました。稲妻が今日を迎えられ
It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. But hey, you made a crucial contribution too.
私はただ種を
I just planted a
植え
seed.
ただけで
Your role and hers were both indispensable.
そうだぞエイは自分の力で誠の前に戻ったんだからそれだけですごいぜ
The final act might be a simple one, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front doesn't mean you should undervalue the part you
あ
played.
りがとうございます。
今日ようやく
You and Inazuma finally emerged from the shadows caused by the events of centuries past.
完全誠と何時
So happy for A.
稲妻にとって不可欠な
Though this video is dragging on a little bit though, but I think it's worth it. It's worth it. This quest is so good.
あなたからそのような
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously
珍しい
accept
こと
them.
もあるのですね素直に受け取っておきましょう。
なんじゃこれも全部昔の
You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say. These two are so cute together. They're so funny together. Makoto said the exact same thing.
ほう、なら将軍の位にわらわが2日ほど座っても良いのではないか。いや、そんな面倒なこと、やはりごめんじゃな。
冗談はここまでにしましょう。私はこれから数多くのことをやらなければなりません。将軍と共に現在の稲妻をよく観察し、現状を整理し、未来について考えます。そして鎖国を解除します。
Now abolish the Sakoku decree. Wait, that's the decree that doesn't let anyone else come into the country, right? I think.
私はもう静止するだけの
I'm no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma, but all of those challenges will be born new opportunities. Man, I'm so happy for A. This was such a good story quest. Yes. So happy. So happy. Yes. Oh, Dream Sakura. We get like a souvenir item plus 60 Primo Gems. That's good. I am so happy for these two. Super. Are they gonna stand here for like the rest of the game? If so, that's actually pretty nice. Can come back to see the both of them anytime. Yeah, but that was my playthrough of the story quest. I really enjoyed it. It was so good. I liked it so much. And if you're still listening, I hope my stream is helping you out. If you're just having me in the background, just when you're doing work or something. Thank you so much for coming by and for watching too. And I hope if you've played it already, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you didn't, I hope you enjoyed my reactions to this quest. I really enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you all get the chance to play it yourself and experience it yourself too. I really hope I didn't spoil you though, because this is such a good quest. I hope most of you have already done it. But thank you so much for just being here. I had a wonderful time today with the recording. I was actually getting a little bit tired, but the cutscenes were so good. I think I managed to stay awake throughout the whole thing. Thank you so much for coming by. And yes, it's probably about 20th or probably 22nd or 24th April today, depending on what day I release this video. But yeah, I'll be back pretty soon. I will be away from the 18th, which was a while ago, for a year, and all the way until about 29th this month. So I look forward to be able to streaming on a regular schedule for all of you again. Thank you so much once again for watching this. I do miss all of you a lot, and I would love to come back and interact with all of you soon. For those of you who are still here, even though you're new to the channel and like my Twitch channel and everything like that, feel free to come by Twitch every other day after the 29th. I will only be back on the 29th physically to be able to stream. But if you'd like to come by for a little bit of a chill and chat session, I know the feel of these videos might be a little bit different because most of the time I'm just talking to myself and I don't really make a lot of game progress. Not like today's recording, something like that. But if you'd like to, feel free to drop by every other day. I should be streaming again on the 30th, if I'm not wrong. I should be streaming on the 30th. So if you'd like to come by and have a little bit of a chat with me and everyone else in chat as well, all of you wonderful people, thank you so much. Yeah, feel free to come by anytime, and I'd like to just make your day a little bit better with my streams by just conversation, something like that. I'll see all of you soon. Have a wonderful week ahead. And I will see you all in time to come. Yeah, I'll be back really soon. That's all I'll say. Thank you so much for coming by and watching today. I hope the stream was able to help you out. Hope the pre-recorded stream was able to help you out. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. See you again soon. Good night. It's really late for me now. It's like 6 a.m. We will see you all again soon. Good night.